Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Ragnorium Planet Recolonization Odyssey. So, what's the best way I can describe this game? It's, from the little that I've played, it's RimWorld if RimWorld were a roguelike. Essentially. There is sort of a little bit of a roguelike element to it where you can, if all your people die off, you launch another ship and everyone inherits the base that you built and all that kind of thing. So it's interesting from that perspective. It's interesting from the sci-fi perspective of things as well. It's still in early access, so it still has a lot of work ahead of it. And it's also incredibly ugly. I mean, like, gone out of their way to make it ugly. And there's a lot of talk of the art style being, creative or different. And honestly, it's just ugly. Really, really ugly. Like, incredibly ugly. So that causes two problems. One, why I say it's ugly is because there are a lot of games that try to do this sort of stylized thing where they come up with this filter, with a bunch of shaders that make static on the screen constantly and all this stuff to make it look like you're looking at it through a satellite image and low res and all that stuff. And oh, it's so cool. It makes everything look cool. And honestly, it makes everything look like shit. Total 1000% shit. And it's even worse for you guys watching this video because since this shader that I can't turn off is on constantly, this video can't be optimized. So you're going to see a lot of blockiness and terribleness due to compression artifacts and stuff because, yeah, that's how they made their game look horrible. I there's no two ways about it. I don't understand the thought process there. It's like, yes, let's put all this work into something and then make it look like, a Sarlacc's asshole. I mean that's what it is. But anyway, I've played just a tiny bit, just a tiny morsel of it off camera, so I don't know all the ins and outs of the game. So I will probably start with the tutorial. I could probably skip the tutorial. I don't know how extensive the tutorial is. So I might just start with the tutorial anyway. But I kind of understand a few of the basics. At least, from what I got into it. I've only been about 10-15 minutes of it. So, Hermes 1 is a colossal colonization space station capable of creating life and technology. It is considered to be one of the most remarkable creations humankind has ever created. You are one of the commanders aboard Hermes 1, tasked with a critical mission to colonize a planet and create a new chapter in human history. Use the station's limited resources in the most efficient manner and deploy smaller colonization vessels to create optimal survival conditions for humanity. So, also something else to bear in mind as we go through here. This is another one of those games that has a split options menu where the options menu at the very beginning of the game doesn't have all the options that you do after you've jumped into the game. And also, since it's still, which I still to this day don't understand the reasoning behind that kind of thing. Also the audio has not been balanced at all. So even though I've turned the volume sliders down almost to like 10%, everything is super freaking loud. And these sound effects will blare your ears out. I should know, I'm wearing headphones. So just be forewarned as we go in here. I'll try to my best in the recording to balance some of that because apparently the developers can't be bothered to do that. So welcome aboard Hermes 1. Do some basic training. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Right, we got to go into the spaceship builder here. And what we do basically, so we're start off life in this space station, a Hermes 1 space station. And you're given every run. You're given 100 credits. They've given us 110 here, and that's true regardless of whether the run was successful or not. The last run you did, you still get 100 on there. I don't know if there's any situations where you can actually pull more back. Who knows? But that is to build a colonization ship here. God damn, that is just blaring my ears out. I'm taking the headphones off. Here we go. I'm sorry, I can't fix that. It doesn't let me do it. Hull slot. So we want to put a basic hull here. We want another intersection, which we could do like, there's variants on it, like a booster, gives you 15% more food yield from the cargo containers. Booster X gives you more XP. Each colonist, I might do that one. Hopefully we have the stuff for it. We need another hull section. And then we need a... oh, it has to be a regular intersection, huh? That's interesting. Oh, no. This is right. This is right. Another intersection and then a cockpit. There we go. I was getting confused there. The next thing we need is we need at least 3 colonists. So we're going to do 3 clone pods here, hopefully. And a cargo pod. So the cargo pod obviously will have our beginning supplies on it and whatnot. Now, we need some clones. So we're going to have to go do that back here. Yeah, don't. You know, I probably should just hang on a second. Let's just turn off the tutorial because it's only going to slow me down here. I already have like the basics here, so let's just go do this real fast. New mission. Blah 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 blah. All this stuff here. While we're talking about it though, it's the story behind this is that there is several factions of humanity that kind of split off from one another, and one was highly religious and another was not so much, and the not so much ones are I couldn't quite figure it out if it was an alien invasion is happening and of religious fanatics and they're coming through and wiping everybody out, or if it was the religious sect or whatever doing it. It wasn't entirely clear to me, but basically we're in sort of a scenario where an apocalypse of some renown has happened, and because of that we're launching clones off into to colonize planets, I should say, not recolonize, but just colonize planets. Because we don't want anyone to know that we're doing this, we're setting them off with very little to no technology. So you basically start off your colony in a very, very primitive state. So now we can go to cloning library thing here. We can get a couple different types of clones: Arabian, Astronoman, all that stuff. We're going to just stick with Americana. We'll get a female clone and 2 male clones, because obviously what good's a colony if there's no fighting over resources? Am I right, guys? Am I right? Okay, so that's the 3 that we need there. And the research lab, I don't think I have anything for the research yet. Gain 1 new base research point in between missions. Yeah, so every time you fail, you get a research point, and then that allows you to, I guess, start from a different point than you're not starting at the primitive point. At that primitive level so much. So now we're back here. You see we need 2 colonists at least, but I'm going to put 3 on here. So we're going to say which ones go where. And now we should be ready to take off. Here's our inventory. 3 clones, 3 bananas, 3 apples, 3 bananas, 3 small water bottles, 6 wood, 2 bandages, blah, 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 empty bottles, all that stuff, emergency sim packs, and some happy pills, because we need those. Oh, energy drinks, too, because, you know, you can't just have water. It's got to be an energy drink of some sort. But there we go. So we are ready to launch. So we'll go to mission control. We can get a spaceship name. You can't apparently change the name yourself. You can only take one of the random ones, it looks like. So Phantasm, that sounds really uplifting and awesome. And there's only 1 planet right now in the game, so we will start mission. See how loud it is. It's still rather loud. Okay. I still have not put my... I have my headphones on my head, but I have not put them on yet because I keep hearing... I can still... even without my headphones on, I can hear all the sound effects. That's how loud this thing is. It's like... And I've turned all the volumes down as much as I can. So, yeah. That's... I'm actually looking at OBS and it's just... It's pegged up into red. And what's impressive about that is I've actually cut the audio by 4 decibels in OBS, so, and it's still peaking in the red. So who knows? Who knows, friends? Who freaking knows right now? All right, we'll get a little bit of loading. Some point here. Get a little bit of loading. I'm gonna stop at the 99% as we can. Alright, and here you see all the crappy shaders that they've applied to the game. And this is what I was talking about. Like, I'm sure all these models probably look spectacular, but you would never be able to tell with all this shitty crap that they put on the screen. You know, we've got to make it seem real, have some realism. Like, yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. So now we got to pick a landing spot. And so far everything is hard survival chance, but I do need water and stuff. I would like to land there, I think. There is stuff over here though, which might be interesting. So I don't know how to get water without I don't know if you can build a well or something. Oh, see over here it says normal survival chance. So maybe I'll just pick that. Alright, and then we launch all our stuff. There it goes. And this will become our landing site. All future launches will land there. So, let's switch over to that. Cool. Now then, we have to take control of our colonists and stuff. First things first. Normally, in this mode, the camera zooms all the way down on its own. It stays really close, a little bit too close to the ground. So if you come over here to camera zoom and turn that off, now everything's much nicer. And you can control it with the mouse wheel. So that's a lot. It's one thing you want to do. Next thing we want to do is, as they say here, we want to... Yes, I know. Go away. We want to wake up our colonists. So we do that by right-clicking on them and saying wake up. And wake up. And instant actions wake up. Here we go. Alright, and now you don't control your colonists directly. What you do is you right-click on things and you say, you know, go cut this tree down. And go cut that tree down. And someone come on over here and harvest this cargo. In the meantime, I need to go construct a resource zone just like in any one of these survival games, the resource zone is just where your colonists will dump all of their all the supplies that they have gathered up. So very good. Now there's objectives, which act sort of as a tutorial, but also, you know, as a way of just allowing you to keep on moving forward. So objectives here, they also give you, I think, yeah, they give you XP and stuff. So Stone Wars, what the? For a challenge? I don't. No, not really. I think what I want to do first is survival flint. And we can send people. So it'll give you like a little path here and tell you where the nearest flint is, which is up here. And this happens to be, for some of the research, it's just build stuff, and you don't get this pathing here. But for other things, like this, it'll show you a path to where to go, and then you have to set up a party to go grab all that stuff. So I am going to. You are having some problems apparently, but let's do you, and let's do you. And we'll set you on the party and have you go out and do that right now. In the meantime, we're going to want to start getting. We're going to want a campfire, and then we're also going to want a some shelter and stuff. Overworked with harvesting tasks. Well, go and stop being overworked. That's all I can tell you. I'm sorry that you're overworked. I'm sorry that your survival is causing you problems there. So what I could do is start to get the base construction here. Start it. So we just got the flint survival thing. So what we'll do is put, this is just the baseline, for the base, essentially. Which is, this is a really, it's a little bit finicky. Actually, it's very finicky, but you know. Yeah, let's I get rid of that. I can't get rid of that. All right, this is complete. I got it. That's complete. Construction. How do I erase that? There we go. Erase that. Boom. Okay. Then we need walls. Boom, 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 boom. All the way around. Then we need a ramp so they can actually get up in there. And then a roof on top of it. There we go. Alright, so that is all started. They'll start working on that as they go here. Let's do primitive crafting, since it keeps bugging me about it. And basically that just means we need to build a crafting bench, I believe. Primitive crafting table. I guess I'll put it there for now. Yeah, I guess I'll put it there for now. Okay. Oh, also here's all the main menu stuff. I mean, I've got it down pretty darn low, and it's still very, very loud. Let's save while we're here. There we go. Alright, so that's all happening, and then I think now that because I did the flint thing, we'll want to make a campfire. The campfire is actually another research XP thing, so I'm going to kind of hold on to that thought for the moment. Okay. And we've marked these trees for harvesting and all that stuff. What is over here? a good question. Also, my colonists are not particularly happy. They're not particularly happy because they are naked. As you can see over here, their reproductive organs are exposed. They're not particularly happy about that. I don't know. I mean, I seem to be fine with reproductive organs exposed, but you know, I mean, not everyone is me. So, what we're going to do is try to make a shirt. There's no pants. What good is a shirt without any pants? What are we right here? So keep in mind instructions become complete. I need to see what's inside. Yeah. So it's basically telling me here. I got it. Go away. What it's telling me here is as they build the structure, and I don't know why the game fades out and comes back in again like that. I don't know what that is. And there's all these like random beeps that I couldn't tell you what any of these random beeps are. Nothing makes any sense. But basically what this is telling me is if you right click on the roofs here, you can now see into the building, which is what you really want to do. So we obtained some influence. Great. Let's get the campfire started. So we go construction, and what would it be under? I think it's under fire, right? Fire, small campfire. Put that maybe like over here, I guess. So we got that. The other thing is we have our quantum computer here, and this has a health bar. If that health bar goes away, then the colony is doomed. This is basically, you absolutely positively need to protect this. So I will be moving this. I'll be moving this into here. Now I think I can relocate it now. Even. Relocate and have it point that way. This has a little bit more protection. And then I think... Yeah, you're overworked. I get it. You're overworked. What do we have up here? We have all our resources that we have. Influence. The event selection sequence that happens 4 times a day. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Our campfire is done. What I'd like to do... homeopathy. Study what kind of flora and plant offer life for medical things. Wood hoarder. Work with wood. First cut. There's trees for resources. Okay, skill capsule. Stick warriors. I guess we'll do wood hoarder. Okay. Fine, I suppose. There's our small campfire, but we don't have any fuel for it yet. Even though there's some flint here. That's a thing. So on the crafting table, I guess we can... make some shirts for people. I suppose. It would be nice if there were pants. But, you know. I guess beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Here's a list of our colonists here. And then you can get even more information on them There's all these like skill capsules that you can eventually get to give them more skills. Level up life. 1 point on each level up. This person's got an energy drain going on because they've got a meltdown. They feel betrayed, I guess. I don't know why they feel betrayed. It doesn't really tell me anything. Just like they just feel betrayed. Sure. How about you? How are you doing, Alana? You have an eating disorder. Great. Great. Yeah, that's a thing. And then also the game occasionally just freezes like this. It's early access, friend. It's early access. Okay. I assume that's an autosave or something kicking in when it does that. Alright, so what else do we need here? First cut. Freeze for resources, I guess. Sure. I don't know, these seem like easy wins, so I might as well do them. We need the wood anyway. There's a bear pit here? Critter home. And there's a bar going up. I don't like the sound of that. Colony's boost of influence. Alright. Resources. Oh, we moved the commander in there. That's good. Scrap to store. Random scrap hanging around. I guess I did click on too many trees because now they're all like, they're just constantly complaining that they're overworked. With the trees there. Water reserves are low. Here's my problem. I'm not sure how to get us water without them going on a long journey over to where they were. And yet the survival over here was considered normal, whereas over by the water it wasn't. So I don't know what to make of that. There's first cut. And let's get some... That's a homeopathic table, huh? We discovered a shrine nearby. It burns with eternal fire, and we believe it would be a great idea to investigate its origins. Right now? The most efficient way to arm our colonists during the early phase of our colony right now would be to craft some sticks from wood. Yep, let's do that. Neo-primitive sapiens we are now. Okay. Yeah, I know that you're suggesting that, but that is not what I want to do right now. So let's make 3 sticks. We need leaves. That's the other thing, to make that other thing there. Are these... Oh, garnworm eggs. That's not good. So garnworms are local alien creatures that are immediately hostile. You can see there's a garnworm over there. I don't see any... Yeah, here's some brush down here. That's a tree. That's a tree. What about some bushes or something there? Oh, we can get water from the cacti. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. We're not getting any leaves from the trees, though, which is weird. Very, very weird. Trying to find a good... Weird mushrooms over there. That's always a fun thing to encounter. We completed that objective. Skill capsule. One of the resources that can make colonists stronger is called skill capsule, which has become a standard through the clone union. For colonists stronger, I guess we'll do homeopathy 1. And that is a party. Okay. Colonists will automatically equip new clothing when you sign it from the colonist profile menu. So is this is Flint over there? Oh, no. So, right. So colonists survival menu. I don't know that one yet. This? Wooden sticks. Apple, small water bottle, seed potato. Flint empty bottles. Okay. I don't know what that means. I guess it's under the colony roster, maybe? Lumberjack.
Commander.
Prioritize crafting. Prioritize. This is all your priorities. Inventory. Weapon slot. So, wooden stick. Give him a hat if you wanted to. Objectives. Inventory status. Yeah, I don't know. Energy's low, which makes sense. The day is winding on here. Harvest speed increased. I don't know where they wanted me to do that. You weapon slot. One stick. I don't know what that other thing did. What else here? Captain? Captain's beret. Wooden stick. Okay. Alright, so they have those on there. I guess, well, we haven't made anything yet, right? We haven't made the, we haven't made the skirts. Oh, it's a skirt. Oh. I thought it said shirt, but it's a skirt. Well, that's even better. That's much better, but we need 3 leaves. And apparently there are no leaves around here. Even from these things. Random resources over here. Scavenge that, I guess. I don't know where this party... Oh, it's going over to here. Well, that's not too bad. Let's go assign the captain and this person. And have them go off and do that. Probably rushing this, but although they're not complaining about being overworked anymore, so maybe I'm not rushing them as much as I think I am. But yeah. A little bit of combat there. That boar apparently doesn't care, which is good. Awesome. Skin that thing, please. Alright, so that's done. Bandages. Gold capsule. I like that they have objectives and stuff. Concerns your colony. What is this? Technology has brought you to this planet. It is by current standards obsolete, and there are now far more efficient ways to transport cargo and living mass to the planet. There were multiple commanders beside you who were assigned to colonize this planet. One of them managed to build a sustainable colony, but external forces annihilated everything. Mission Control has high hopes for your mission, and they will try to help you as much as possible as long as you stay committed. Right now, I am pretty blind, so I can't provide real-time support, but I hope that terrain mapper of yours is coming along. Right. Okay. They skinned that. That's good. I'm assuming we don't want them to... Oh, you're sleeping... You're sleeping out in the open. Well, okay. I imagine they'll all be sleeping out in the open soon. Do you have no energy left? What's your energy looking like? I guess you did the most... I guess she did most of the combat, probably. Should probably harvest this cactus, too. Maybe get some water out of it. Let's get some bandages done there. Let's go for night sleep, energy, and fatigue recovery. Okay, that's good. Although they're just like dropping right in place. Right where they are. I guess because they don't have a bed up here to go in. Which would make sense. I wonder if I can construct beds. I can construct a wooden stool. Special furniture. Grave? No, I don't think we want that. There's the homeopathy table. I can put like right there, I guess. Is there no... We don't know how to do anything other than a wooden stool. Which still helps them recover a little bit. So, I mean, it's something. It might, you know, be helpful just to put a wooden stool like out in the open here even. Can I... we should probably get them to fuel that. I imagine it's cold. Yeah, it's minus 6 degrees C, so probably not good for them to be out in the cold here, sleeping. Although they don't seem to be too bothered by it right now. There you go. There's a nice campfire going. I guess, and you know what? Let's put a stool around the campfire, because that actually makes a little bit of sense. One like right... Oh, I can't put it there? And construct on terrain. Oh, it's got to be inside? Oop, that's not what I want. I wonder if I can put something down. Like just a base down. And have them be able to sit there. Like I can have them in there, and then we'll put a ramp up to it. Right? And then just put a couple wooden stools up here. Complete invalid. Okay, well, I can't put there until they actually build that. So here we go. Oh, now somebody managed to build some skirts.
Commander.
Oh, well, one got built anyway. Yeah, managed to get one of them built. I don't know where they found the leaves from. I wish it was more obvious how to get out of those menus. It's just this to get out of it? No. Foliage bandage. Okay. Alright, that's one person's needs. But Lana really needs that. Food reserves are low. What does this do? Demolish? I don't know if I want to demolish that. I know that they're hungry. I'm not sure. I mean, we don't have a butcher table. I don't know how to... These menus. I don't know how to do a butcher table. I have no clue. I assume it's something else we gotta research, probably. Alright. What about... Like, you would think we should be able to feast on some of these garm worms here. And what about this critter home? I don't know what this is doing. Oh, there's a bear here. And it's sleeping. I mean, should we attack the bear? It's got 180 hit points. Consider making a farm or start hunting. Well, okay. That's great and all. I would love to do as you say. Trees. That's just decorative objects, right? Man, I would love to make a farm, but I guess we're gonna have them attack the bear. It's probably a bad idea. Oh yeah, it's a really bad idea. Yeah, so that bear killed all my dudes. So, fun stuff right there. That was the normal start of the game, rather than the hard start. So yeah, that's a thing. So I think we're gonna delete that because that was just terrible all around. There was no point in keeping that thing around. But I will continue to try and figure out how this game works in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.